What's up everybody, this is Gilier, founder at FieldCamp. In this video, I'm going to walk you through one of our WhatsApp chatbot features. But before that, let me tell you how we got inspired by that. I was talking to this plumber four-man shop a few weeks back and he told me something that, hey, a guy WhatsApped me like 3 days back and it was like 9:40 at night. And the WhatsApp was very simple, which was like, hey, my water heaters leaking ultimately in the basement, and can someone come in tomorrow to fix this thing? And by the time this guy saw it, it was morning, and the customer had already booked the job on Google by like through someone else. And this is the reality we are in because of all the digitalization making information easy. People don't want to wait, they'll just come to you. If you pick up, it's good, because that's what I do. If I want to go and find a plumber, for example, my refrigerator was broken, I would just search, for example, plumber near me. I would call the first 5 people. Whoever gives me the cheapest rate, best qualification, they have the highest reviews ultimately, and they can come ASAP, I'll go with them. So he said that, is there something which can automatically reply to people on WhatsApp? And that's how we came with our AI CSR being added to the WhatsApp as well. In previous videos, I walked you guys through ultimately the inbox we have, the AI CSR vision ultimately. This all ties back to the WhatsApp itself, where just to brief you, in our AI CSR, they can take calls. It can take calls, it can text people, it can answer people's question now on WhatsApp as well, and it can be present on your Gmail as well or Outlook. So it's a full end-to-end AI CSR which you can train to do all of these things. But most WhatsApp chatbots out there, they do only one thing. It's text in, text out. You can train it that, hey, these are services I offer. If someone reaches out, then reply to them in this fashion ultimately, and it will reply to it. But here's the problem. You don't want it to just reply. You want it to price the job out. You want it to book a job ultimately. So by the time you are up in the morning, the entire calendar is booked and that lead is not lost ultimately. And in case, for example, where it doesn't know the answer, you want it to escalate it to you. So all of this keeping in mind, my team and I, we built this AI CSR, and now it is available on WhatsApp as well. So in this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a couple of things. First of all, that how the AI receptionist that we have built lives on your WhatsApp. It answers, for example, a message lens. It books a job right away on your calendar. It has capability to analyze images, PDFs, any single documents, even voice note. We are adding that capability, so voice notes can be exchanged. And now you have a unified inbox where WhatsApp, SMS, calls, everything lands in one single place ultimately. And for you or your CSR, it is easy to just see all the information in one given place. Now, if you are looking at my screen, you will see something similar to, just like if you are familiar with intercom, that's what this looks like. So in WhatsApp, I have some test messages which are here from random numbers. And what this can do is, when someone reaches out, for example, it will directly respond to them. Now what I'm going to do is, let me message this thing from my phone. So I just messaged, are you there? And as soon as I messaged it from my phone, it landed right here. That's how fast it is, first of all. And then if you can see my phone, it also responded to me. So I texted, are you there? And it responded to me by the time I was explaining. Now I'm going to say, what does FieldCamp do? I'm going to ask it that question. And if we move on to that chat, you will see that it is responding as we are talking, where it is answering users' question. It is telling that, hey, what services do you guys offer ultimately? So I said, what are the options? It's going to say, these are the things FieldCamp can do. It can book jobs, it can schedule appointments, etc. Now you are asking, hey Jill, how does the appointment scheduling work? The appointment scheduling is pretty straightforward. How it works is, in FieldCamp, I walked through this in the past. There is something called as online booking. Now in the online booking, there is this thing called as service areas and zones. So I just headed over to the apps and integrations. There is something, as I said, app service area. You can add your service area. So the first thing the chatbot's going to do, it's going to validate if this person is valid, like, do you service in that area? and if yes, then what days do you service? Do you want to take a arrival based booking or a fixed time based booking, and what team members are available in this service area as well. And second thing you want to do is you want to add online booking, which is just a simple online booking where you can say, do you want to create just a sales, like a request, like a ticket, or do you want to book one of a recurring job? And based on this online booking plus service area setup, the inbox, ultimately the AI receptionist, is going to be booking the jobs which come into the FieldCamp WhatsApp number. Once this part is done, as you can see, it has also a smart AI extraction. So it extracts people's numbers and whatever it is needed. You have an AI co-pilot. So you say, for example, if you want to generate some reply, you can ask for some help. This is based on the documentation and stuff which has been supplied. Now coming to the third phase, how is this AI receptionist or AI CSR trained? So basically you will go into the receptionist section. Here you can give it a personality and a prompt. Basically I've just given it a 2-line prompt. If you can see, it was getting me a really good accuracy just with a 2-line prompt. Then there is speaking style, greetings, and then if it's a recurring caller in FieldCamp's AI CSR and AI receptionist, there is something called as memory. So what we do is, Jill is an existing client who has been in the FieldCamp system for a while. In the CRM, ultimately, we have all his data loaded. What jobs did he do with us? How long has been he working with us? With the custom data model, if you are tracking equipment, what was the service history of the equipment? Every single information. And then when it is talking to a recurring client, all that information is being passed to the AI, so it knows exactly what the client is talking about. This is not possible if you are going to use a third-party AI receptionist or something like that, because the system of record is not complemented with the system of communication, which is the AI receptionist. Then you can add knowledge, where you can say all the documents like FAQs, pricing plans, product overview, website, text. You can add any single documentation that you want. You can have playbooks. Basically playbooks is how the assistant will behave. You can give it like a behavior guide, that are you a support concierge, or is your only job to take estimates, be the salesperson, your job is to be a customer support rep, etc. You're giving it a role and a profile. Ultimately you have rules of, you can transfer calls, SMS rules, intake forms, all these stuff can be set up. Ultimately we will have separate video on that. It can be deployed on online booking, phone number, and WhatsApp, as I said, and text message is coming soon as well. And ultimately you can have APIs to modify it, and then something more like call recordings, background office sounds, etc. end to end. All of this stuff can be set up in less than a day, and then you can integrate your WhatsApp business account through settings where there is apps and integrations, and you can deploy this receptionist on ultimately WhatsApp. Once you do that, then basically it's going to start answering every single one of the questions that the user is going to ask. If you want this setup, book a demo with us, and this is far more advanced than what Jobber, Housecall Pro, even ServiceTitan can grab you, because this is literally intercom level support suite which is there. What's up everybody?